You've been taught to pay off your student loans ASAP, but your employer's generous offer is secretly forcing you to work an extra 5 years for nothing. Think about it. A loan that's forgiven by your employer sounds like a dream come true, but there's a catch, and it's not just the math. When you take out a student loan with a cosigner, like a parent or spouse, the lender gets tax-free forgiveness when your employer pays it off. But here's the thing, you still owe taxes on that forgiven amount, and if you're in a high tax bracket, it can add up to thousands of dollars in taxes owed. In fact, according to tax experts, this forgiveness trap is so common, it's not even reported on most people's W-2s or tax returns. So how does your employer get away with it? By cleverly structuring the loan to make it look like a gift rather than a legitimate debt repayment. But that's just the beginning, because when you factor in the increased taxes owed on your student loans, it can add up to thousands more in taxes over time. For example, let's say you owe $50,000 in student loans and your employer offers to pay off 20% of that amount, which is forgiven by the IRS. If you're in a 37% tax bracket like many Americans are today, that forgiven amount can add up to over $18,000 in taxes owed just on that one loan alone. And if you're not careful, this forgiveness trap can lead to a vicious cycle of debt, where your employer's generous offer is actually forcing you to work an extra 5 years for nothing. So what can you do about it? First and foremost, don't assume that your employer's forgiveness offer is a free ride. You need to carefully review the terms of the loan and understand how they'll impact your taxes owed over time. And if you're unsure, consider consulting a tax professional or financial advisor who can help you navigate this complex landscape. The bottom line is that employer-matched student loans are not always as generous as they seem, and it's up to you to understand the fine print before signing on the dotted line.